man, see the sunlight coming through on those green fin tops. Oh, so wonderful. So gorgeous. I've got to take them out of here and then bring them back. Get better pictures than this. If there's anything interesting, darter-wise, maybe at the bottom. Oh, there we go. Oh, that one looks very dark. Oh my gosh, these are really staying on the hook well because, man, there's a lot of obstructions up there. Oh, so pretty. They're getting smaller each time. So pretty. Yeah, definitely have to bring them back after I get some pictures. I am so glad that this wasn't just a chub hole. Now this is going to be really difficult to pull out. Oh, no, it's on the bottom. Lapoma is probably at the bottom. Oh, something I can't seem to hook, apparently. What is wrong with you? What, really? What is happening? Oh, that's weird. Is that a chub sucker? Or just a big chub? Oh my gosh, that's a huge chub. Look at that big fatty. Wow, thought that was a chub sucker. Look at that suckahachi. I don't know if that's probably not the longest. I don't see a dorsal spot there. I think that is a creek chub, or a Dixie chub, depending on the range. Oh man, he wasn't coming off. Man, I thought I had a chub sucker. That would have been so awesome. Got a maw on him. I don't mean a southern mother. Another one. Oh, okay. You're going back there. Oh. Man. Strange magic. Oh, it's Steve Pagic. Damn it! I mean, I know it's just a big creek chub, but it kind of looks chub suckery. How does the one I got up here? I couldn't even get the hook out of his mouth. It was so in there so hard. And these ones, I can't even hook them well enough to get them in my hand. They are not tiny little micros that I'm having a hard time grabbing. They're like a freaking sub sandwich. Another one. Alright, so that's what's at the bottom. Just chubbies. I'm going to displace the chubs to the other side here, because they have friends over there, and they are nothing threatened about their population. A lot of species fishermen would like to threaten their population sometimes. I do have some pretty kick-ass broad stripe spots left. I'd love to get another one, love to get another sailfin, love to get another Appalachie, but the happiness is very high now. It is up there, man. Getting these unbelievable fish. And I feel good, man. Because it's hard work. It is hard work to do this. It's hard work to scout them, to, just find the range and then find what kind of creeks, streams, rivers, lakes, wherever your target fish will be the most comfortable, most likely to be found within their range, and then you have to go find those places within their range. The resources are helpful. They say, well, they've been sampled in this place and that place, but most of them are from the 30s, 50s, 70s, even the 90s. That was a long time ago. It's a good way to start. Good way to give you get your feet on the ground, but then you've got to do just a lot of work yourself, a lot of legwork. And then, like I just explained, how I got to this spot right here was all boots on the ground stuff. You come with a briefcase full of data, and plans, and then you get to your destination, and sometimes your spots work. Sometimes they just blow up like these today, and you got to get off the beaten path. You have to break your stride and do something different. And it just feels good when you do that, and it pays off, especially with the kind of fish that this is. My gosh. All right, one more bait here. See if I can get a fourth orange tail. Not trying to be greedy. I'm just trying to, I mean, I will never be back here again, probably, other than when I come back here to release them. But I mean, I will never be fishing here again, probably. So I just want to soak it for all it's got. And I mentioned actually earlier in the weekend, I don't even know if it made it onto a film clip that, but I mentioned it before. I think it's made it onto something. That one of my goals last year got blown up by COVID, and it was brought forward to this year, was to find a lot of new hot spots or new productive spots, fishing spots, and to find and fish in places that either nobody has fished before or almost nobody has fished before, because there's really no way to figure that out to know for sure. But this is a place that I am very, very, very confident no one has fished before. And no one has sampled before. Maybe they have, I don't know. Because I'm nowhere near the 4 or 5 places that I looked that were listed as having orange tails, back in 1975, or whenever it was, 52. Okay, I think that the spot is making up my mind for me as far as moving or leaving and getting my good pictures and giving them a good release. Right back here, and then I think I need some lunch. I think I've earned a little bit of lunch here. I'd be lying if I didn't say I felt good about this, and it feels good to feel good, man. Now, if you guys follow my videos at all, all 4 or 5 of you, I've been in need of some wins this year, big time, and I feel like fishing has really got me those wins that I so badly needed. At least some of the wins, and this weekend has certainly been one of those. Man, this is just such a gift, this spot right here, because I found the targets, target acquired, and they would not bite because it was I think it was just too clear. They could either see me, or they could see the bobber, or they could see the rest of the hardware when I took the bobber off. Whatever it was, they were in skinny water, a little too circumspect. I needed a deeper hole, one with shade, and here it is. I can see a half a mile up the finger here, and there isn't another one. This is it. There may be one another mile. I think this will run out of water before it gets there. So, alright, well, I really want another orange tail, but I think that ship has sailed, so I'm just going to try to leave on a fish, go to the more certainty level, higher certainty level, chub bottom. Oh, there we go. No. Like bikini bottom, chub bottom. Alright, nice purple chub. My black tip is still on the table for today. It's very out of... It's a real long shot, more like the flag fin was, but I don't know if it was any more long shot than broad stripe shiner was, so but that's what I'm doing here. I might be making him not be able to bite now since I'm in his face. Guess not. Guess not. Oh, let's see if this is a weed or not. Looks weedish. sunfish, but you know, they all do. Well, I don't know if it's a weed, but it's definitely not a black tip. Yeah, it's a weed, I'm sure. Nope. It's a black tip. I mean, a black tail. God damn it. So yeah, tangling the fishing line that some jackass left on the land. I don't have to tell you what kind of fishing line it was, do I? Wasn't mono. Wasn't fluoro. No. It wasn't. It was braid. The fishing line of choice of people who leave their fishing line all over the place and don't give a shit to collect it and throw it in the trash. Well, it looks a little different, but it's so tiny I can't really tell. This one's oh, another species. That is a Starburst Longear sunfish. A little surprised it took this long. Alright, getting down to cases. Trying to get a black tip. This place looks amazing. It's just a question of where would be the best place to find shiners. Seems like an incredible place here, but I wasn't getting anything. I finally got a bite right here. And this is like a perfect shiner atmosphere, or, environment. Or he's, there we go. Ugh, ball. Of course. Bluegill. Time him right. Alright. You have no business being here. Just shiner territory. There has to be shiners here. It's a matter of the depth and whether they're going to bite. And how far away they are from the water. Oh, there it is. There's something right there. I don't know if that's a shiner. Took the bobber all the way under. Now it's biting more like a shiner. There we go. Oh. Always count your... Oh, sheesh. Always count your chickens before they hatch. Always count your fish before they're in the hand. Yep, that's a big old shiner. Black. Yep, blacktail. Oh well. No picture. No picture ever needed on blacktail. Unless it's the only one of the day. I have cake and I need frosting. These are not frosting. These are not cake frostings or wingers. That's actually worth a picture. That's a pretty one. As you may be able to see. Now, there are two schools of thought. One is blacktails are right here, so stop fishing blacktail spot. Or it's a good shiner spot. Keep catching blacktails until you catch a not blacktail. I played hooky that day at school. I don't know. So the blacktails are hanging outside the current. I'll see if there's anything in the current. That didn't work when I first got here. Oh, that was a nice pull, but that was a blacktail pull. These are smaller bites, but I don't know. That was a big one. I don't know if it's because they're different shiners or because it's harder for them to get a bead on the bait in the current. Oh, yeah. Bye. Bye, blacktail. Oh, that's possibly something different. It's not a blacktail. It's probably a big weed, but it's worth looking at. Looks like a weed. Yep, I see the anal markings. Ugh. Doggone it. It's annoying. From the crowd. This one, which looks very different. Doesn't look like it's marked up at all. Not easy to tell when they're black tips. Ooh, man. These are not marked up like the weeds, at least. They don't have the red fins. Not a Pteronotropis. Looks like the others that are in there. Whoa! Now that looks more like the weeds, but I don't know. Alright. Any of these look different before that one guy goes and tries to jump out again? No. They all got the same dorsals. Like that guy. What the heck's your problem, man? And this was the last spot I had specced out for Orangetail Shiners. Here also because Blacktail are supposed to be here. Not supposed to, but it's possible that they're here. I tell you what, if I didn't already have Orangetail on the board, my gosh, if this was my last shot at them, I would be so disappointed. So immensely disappointed. Because nothing. There's no fish here. Not a single thing. This is not a shiner environment. Except for, a little bluegill, of course. Which is, pure garbage. Pretty much. He's not. He did. And it is a green sunfish. Yeah, called that.